This is our last one. Haley, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey.
Seriously, you text me, and then as soon as I look down to look at your text, you put me on screen.
Sorry. I didn't plan it. I thought it would take a little. That's some instant. Yeah, that's some good service right there. Yeah, we're about to roll into our last panel. We're waiting for Alyssa to get in here. We got D Coop in here. Ah, shoot. We're waiting for a few people or whatnot, but we've got plenty. This is the panel. This is the one. We saved the best for last. We got to announce all of our stuff. Well, a lot of stuff that we have coming. We want to talk about it. Things that are just in the works. It's crazy. Crazy. How have you enjoyed FSK Day today?
I've enjoyed it. I mean, on one hand, it's felt a little hectic for me just because I'm like, okay, well, I got this panel at this time and I got this panel at this time. How much time do I have in between these to run around and do a few things that I need to do while still catching some panels and all? And on one hand, like, I love that because it reminds me so much of the one con that I've been to so far. I don't know where I was going with that because I've loved today. I haven't really seen a downside.
Vic should be coming back for this panel. We can do something with the freestyle. I'll try to on my old age.
I will say that today has felt like a convention. I mean, yeah. I can't believe that it's almost been 12 hours for us plugging away, and the day's kind of flown by, and it has had that chaotic, busy feel where it's, from one thing to the next. And I think it's been a good day so far.
Thank you, Tony, man. I appreciate that. It really has not felt like a 12-hour day. It really has not. Also, we need to do a total update. Where we're at?
Well, maybe it doesn't feel that way to you, Mike, because you're epic.
Oh, shoot.
All right, we got anything else to add?
No.
And Andy, really? 20 more?
We're at $579.
We're at $579 collected today for FSK Day. Thank you so much. That's what's up. So that means we've got to collect $420 some odd dollars in this last panel. We can do it. Oh my goodness gracious! I've enjoyed it, and I think that's probably why, because it has felt like a comic book convention all day today. It's felt like a comic book convention, and I haven't been one of those in a very long time, and it's fun to be at a comic book convention. Let's see here. I'm looking for my panels. Where are they? They should be coming up. There they go. Brad, thank you. Oh, Haley is, trust me, I got my next 4 shows on Chat and Draw have Kickstarters that Haley's going to go get. Don't worry.
Oh, I also mentioned that DJ Quick, our last host on our last panel, he's got a Kickstarter that he's running right now.
Oh, yes! We forgot to plug that. For King Supreme.
Yeah, so I'm going to drop that link right there in the thread. But yeah, make sure that you check out the Kickstarter that I'm about to throw in there in the comments of the live stream for Danny J. Quick's current Kickstarter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're waiting for one more person. Brad should be in there. Let's go. We're waiting for Brad. Brad. Oh no, don't do that. What's up, Big D?
What's good, yo?
Day's been great. We're at $572 raised today.
That's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff.
Hey, Jen said that you said something about a freestyle rap today.
I said black mom maybe. What's that mean, Mike?
What you say?
What is a black mom's maybe? What's that mean?
That shit ain't happening.
See, told you. Boom. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I said maybe. She said maybe is yes. I'm like, not in the black community. This is a black mom maybe. Okay.
I did not know it was a black mom's maybe. If I'd have known that,
I'll screenshot what I said if I need to. Black mom's maybe.
Oh shoot! All right, well we can probably get rolling, and once Brad gets in here, we can pop Brad in. Actually, let me just double check one more time. Oh, yep, there he goes. Looks like he's coming. All right, so we're gonna do this. Hey, let's do this one more time. I felt like I was in the Spider-Verse. All right, so FSKDAY is coming to a close. This is our final panel of the night. For those of you that have been with us all day, oh my God, you're troopers. Thank you so much. For those of you that have been tagging in and out, thank you again. You're just as important as people have been all day. Those of you that have been donating, sharing, participating, I cannot thank you enough. There is not enough thank yous in my vocabulary or energetic voice that I can give you for all of this today, because this has been spectacular. And so one more time, FSKDAY, we're trying to raise money to make comic books. You can donate as much as you want, but all we're looking for is $1. At the bottom of the screen, there's a little ticker going across. You can donate to our Cash App, our Venmo, and our PayPal as much as you want. Or you can go to shortfusemediagroup.com to buy some comic books, because we always deliver. But maybe you want some t-shirts that are on sale. They are on sale for $13, and we sold a bunch of t-shirts today. Go check those out at T Republic. All those links are in this post. They're in the main comment section above the comments right there. So tag them, link them in there. And we have these awesome prints, because it's not a game. Where's the Venom print? Jesus.
Hey, listen, I think you need to count the t-shirt sales as part of the promotional aspects of this.
Oh, no, I did. That's where we're at. We did already.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. Look, I'm just catching up. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Let me stop that screen. Let me share. All right, let me show you this real quick. So we got 3 prints, exclusive prints today, courtesy of me and Veronica, that you want to get. Here's Hot Shot Venomized.
Wow.
Nice.
No, you calling that
That's
wrong.
awesome.
You calling that wrong. It's not Hot Shot Venomized.
It's what is it, Nick?
It's Hot Shot Pure Darkness. That's Hot Shot the Wicked.
Hey, that is why he's the hardest working man in comics. This print is going for $10. Veronica and I will. Oh yeah, we printed it. Where's it at?
Is it behind me?
Yeah, it's going for $10. Veronica and I will sign it. We'll print out your copy fresh as a crystal print. Right there.
Yeah.
Look at that gloss.
Nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Gloss on
Yeah,
that bad boy.
that's beautiful.
Yeah. So we'll sign that, but we also have these 2 other exclusive prints, which bam, Hot Shot saw a spider.
I feel that. Me anytime I see one.
And Vigilance pulls up the Titanic. All right, Brad's not able to make it. Thoughts and prayers go out there with him, man. Hope everything turns out good for you, man. But I'll still announce what Brad is doing with us. Boom. All right, so we're about to get this rolling. And 3, 2, 1, 0.5. Brandon. Awesome. Haley is our host today for our final panel. Also, editor at Freestyle Comics, editing over Emerald Quest.
Yep.
What?
And Mike, how come you didn't mention that there's not only t-shirts? I mean, not on the on sale, but you can get a bunch of FSK prints on different kinds of things. Because a couple days ago, I ordered myself a laptop bag and a sticker.
I thought it was Danny Cooper.
No, it was me.
Guys.
I got the laptop bag, a normal bag, and then a sticker.
Oh,
So come on, you got to mention that stuff too, because some people might be thinking, hey, I don't know what shirt size I should go with.
Mhm.
You can still support us by getting a sticker you put on your laptop or something like that.
Hey, that's why she's part of the team. That's why she's part of the team.
There it is.
But that's not the point of this panel, though I still felt it should be mentioned. Right. This is our last panel, which is kind of shocking. Like, it's for some people, it might have felt like a long day because you guys have been doing this the whole time. But also, like, I feel like it's flown by because we've had some amazing people on here, just like we have some amazing people on this panel. I'm kind of sad that this is the last thing that we're gonna have. But hey, we're gonna give them a great show, finish it all up, all nice, and let them know what's coming up with FSK.
Right.
So, Mike, what we got coming up?
Oh, I think we should introduce. We got somebody new on the team also.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm Mike Watson. I'm the publisher of Short Fuse Media Group, founder of Freestyle Comics, and I work on, I do a lot. Let's just leave it at that. Then
Danny Cooper, editor-in-chief, lead letter. Going to be a writer once I finish up the story for taking over the reins of writing Heroes International. I think that covers everything.
Veronica Smith, executive editor, lead colorist.
Yeah. Alyssa.
Hi, I'm Elisa Sanchez, and I'm a new creator creating a new comic called Taijutsu Gates.
Not just a new comic, an awesome comic.
Hey.
Thank you.
I have no idea why I'm on this panel. What are we doing here? What is happening? Listen, I'm so tired after all day longing this FSKDAY. It's been a lot of fun though. No, I'm teasing. I'm Victor Dangerous, hardest working man in comics. One of the original writers of Freestyle Comics, getting to see the genesis of great many things and seeing exactly where things are going. So I can't wait to hear about what's cooking to see where things have gone.
Is that why he's the old father? Because he's one of the originals?
Definitely. Yep.
All right, so I'm just gonna pull a Robert Kirkman. We're just gonna get into it. We're just gonna go right down the list. I'm not gonna waste any time. If you guys got questions about specific projects after I announce them, we will do that. We will do that. Hot, yep. Hey, yeah, man. What's up, man? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, it is. It was finished earlier from your suggestion. We said cheese brought me here. Can someone link the prints? Oh, just tell us if you want the prints. All you have to do is send the money to the PayPal that's going down there, or Cash App, or Venmo. Each print is $10. So if you want all three of them, it's $30 plus $3 for shipping. And then you can just message me your address and stuff once you've confirmed that you sent the funds. All right, so let's go. So I let this drop a little earlier. It is official. In case you have not been keeping up with the books, we had a crossover Adventures in-house. And that was the Scribble War that we gave to y'all online. But there's a couple pages that we still have to finish for it to put in there to make it a whole thing. And all right, Jen is always correcting me.
Because you always need correction.
But we are turning that into a book. It is a new title that will come out. It will complete our crossover event. As we started it in issue 9, 3, and 3 of Heroes, Hotshot, and Vigilance. And that is going to be, think of it like our Marvel vs. DC from back in the day. That's exactly what we did. And that's going to be a new book that's coming out from us very early next year, because all we got to do is bind it and send it to the printer. All right? So that was very fun. Between Victor and I, we did 24 comic pages.
That's crazy.
Total.
That's crazy. I don't like to draw. I don't even know how that's possible.
Like I said, and that was in 3 days.
3 days we did all that, battling each other. What's so dope about that is that it wasn't just a comic book battle between characters. It was a battle between Victor and I, like online. That was so awesome.
Definitely
amazing.
Battle of the Minds.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially that last little bit, that
you mean
ending.
the cheating, the multi team up of Danny and Mike that I had to suffer. Yes, yes, indeed.
I don't know. Yeah.
And if you want to know what we're talking about, just buy the book.
Yeah.
Truth.
And then so, Emerald Quest number 1, number 2 complete. Number 3 getting lettered, and I think there's like 3 more pages to color on Emerald Quest number 3. So when we drop that first issue, there will not be a real delay when the next issue comes out. So you will be able to finally jump into the world of Emerald Quest. And as the number 1 issue and number 2 issue are getting remixed, well, I won't even say number 2 issue is going to get remixed because it hasn't been released ever. The number 1 issue is getting remixed, a throwback to Hot Shot number 1 remix that we did back in the day. We're going to be doing that with the number 1 cover. Felt like we need to do something a little extra special for releasing it under the Short Fuse Media Group banner. Mm-hmm. All right. Taijutsu Gates, brand new comic with our lead creative, Alyssa over here. That book is going to be awesome. It is put together by Jerry Faymenard, and Andy Shaggy is editor. Jerry's writing it. Alyssa is seeing over it as the creator and guiding it through. So we are putting together her vision. We're still looking for the perfect artist for it and whatnot, but the script is done. Script was done. Put it in the box.
Thank you again, Mike, for a great team. They're really nice and they're great people to work with.
I wanted to put you with some people that would make you feel comfortable for your first book.
Mm-hmm. And you did just that. Thank you.
And I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Elisa, she brought this to FSK through a Kickstarter report, correct?
No, I found her through a Kickstarter report.
Okay.
So like, Alyssa, like, I found her on our Vigilance Kickstarter, and then she got like she really dug Vigilance, and she got the cameo cover of her character with Vigilance, and we had the incredible Mike Lancet draw that for us, and Veronica colored it. And I was looking at this character, man, this character's dope. I was like, how invested is she in this? And then I go to her page, she's got pin-ups for days of this character. Then she got an animated trailer of this character. I said, virtual phone call. Alyssa, are you trying to make a comic book? What's up?
I feel like, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I felt like the animation is the one that won you over because I was just talking to you, and then as soon as I gave you the animation, you're like, "Hey, what's up? My name is Mike," and I'm like, "Oh, right."
So I will say that knowing Mike as long as I have, knowing how many video games he's always chosen, when you get a choice to play as the male hero or the female, he always picks the female. So when he gets a glimpse of a badass female character, that's what's going to spark his interest. Like, guarantee you, the concept of your character that pulled him in.
Dude, it absolutely was. It was absolutely was. The character was just, and the trailer was so dope because I was like, she was battle damaged a bit, and she got up, and she was a little wobbly, and she looked at the camera and just set the world on fire. I was like, damn, okay, let's go. All right, brand new title is coming to FSK, Honey Badger and Her Amazing Friends. If you have listened to a podcast called Cosmic Geppetto podcast, you know I've been on there and I did illustration of the cast and myself as comic superheroes. I did an older version of Hotshot, older in his age or whatnot. And Brad is the creator of the series, and he's writing it. He's put together 4 great scripts for it. It's a 4-issue miniseries, and it's in a time where Hotshot it's not an old man Logan version because Hotshot doesn't die, but he definitely stopped being a hero for a bit in this version of the story. And I'm not going to tell you where it takes place in his life, but it's super fun. Like when I read it, it reminded me very much so of a super dope animated series, a re-envisioning of it or whatnot. So I wish Brad was here so we can shout that so he could talk about it a little bit more. But I was very excited, and after I read, I immediately hit up Daniel like, "Hey, we're doing this. Like this is dope, and he wants to bring this to our world." And I got a cool twist for it. We're going to be releasing also early next year, Hotshot and Friends, all done by Veronica Smith. All right.
Yeah, so the goal is that we're going to start that as a webcomic, start putting those out, and then we're going to pull those together throw colors on them and things like that. But we're going to pull them together for Kickstarter rewards or possibly even additional content for some of the things we're going to be bringing in 2021.
I'm super excited about it. It's like classic Sunday comic strips. It looks so cute and hilarious. It's like perfect. The designs for it, like Veronica does the teddy bear book.
The Teddy Bear Tales.
Teddy Bear Tales.
Created by Nick Davis.
And it's like she brought all that experience right to this comic strip. It's just perfect. It's a perfect little skit comedy thing. And Ren's gonna hate it because there's a lot more human. But you know, that's the world we live in. Next up, the source book. Source book number 2, source book number 3, done, completely done. And those are going to be dropping with some of the Kickstarters we have going. Then we have Hotshot issue 0 is going to be getting lettered. So we're going to put words to issue 0, and that's going to be going one of our Kickstarters that we're doing. And one of those Kickstarters is Hotshot Trade Volume 1, Hotshot Trade Volume 2. So we'll be doing that as well. So we have not been sitting on our hands. We have been very, very, very busy with this. And our final thing that I'm going to show you before I open up the floor for everybody to talk, and Haley's going to definitely be talking here about her experience with Emerald Quest. It's just a lot of stuff here that we've been working on and we've just been waiting to talk about, is the Zero event. Zero event number 1. And again, I'm not going to waste any time talking about it. I'm just going to show you. Welcome to page 1. Oh my God, it's incredible. Written by Victor Dandridge. Drawn by Mike Lancet. Colored by Veronica Smith. Actually taken by Veronica Smith. Because she said to us, no one else is allowed to color this because I don't trust them. I'm going to color it.
Listen, when the boss speaks, you listen.
Exactly. Letters and editorial by Danny Cooper over here on this book. This is page 1, and right now what you're seeing is your first glimpse at Nemesis. And I'm not going to tell you who the other character is because that'd be too much. That'd be too much. But I am going to show you this absolute fire that we have in this book so far. And I cannot wait for you to get your hands on this.
As soon as you said that's all you were going to say, I heard Danny J. Quick in my head, like, no!
Hey, Danny J. Quick went to a haunted house with his family. And you know he loves seeing spoilers. So. Yeah, but my goodness, man. This just reminds me of Justice League Unlimited, Batman animated series, like all that. Mike Lancet is doing a service to Victor Dandridge's words over here. And look, you know, I have this thing I say, this is going to win a daytime Emmy.
Can we keep scrolling through some of these though?
Okay, yeah. I love the colors on this book. Like the words tell a story, the art tells a story, the colors tell a story. So when Veronica's saying she doesn't trust anybody, man, she really put in work. Like this is incredible work here.
All I know is that wicketized hotshot looks like it came straight out of this. That's all I'm saying.
Is that what you're saying?
That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, yeah. That's a double page spread right there.
Y'all gonna want to pay attention to this part. I know what happens.
And yeah, that is vigilance. So Danny J. Quick gonna be mad he went to the hunt.
He is. This looks good.
Right there.
Yeah.
This looks so good.
There we go. Awesome. And we were literally just talking about vigilance and her history and connection.
That's creepy.
Ain't it? I love how the floor is lit.
Whoever wrote that is a mad person, needs to be checked in on. For real.
Checked in on?
Yeah. Y'all need to call Artem, everybody. Call them all. Ooh. Wait, is he doing the jutsu?
He doing the jutsu.
I love it.
Man. Look at this. That's crazy.
I'm angry because this is the first time that I've seen this, so I'm trying to be all professionary right now. I'm trying to. These are wonderful pages. On the inside, I'm like, these are awesome. My heart's just kicking. Wow, Veronica, would you mind standing up and taking a bow, please? Because Lance's art was dope. You have definitely upgraded us. Wow. Wow.
I love that teleport out.
I know.
That he called on his inner Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
For that teleport out. That's the dopest moment of that movie. That's what it makes me think of. Order shows
Show up.
They just drop in. That
And I think this is woo.
Y'all got me looking like I know what I'm doing around here. This is
being from an editorial perspective, it's been just a pleasure to do my part, and you know, I'm going to start putting letters on this very soon. But it's been an utter pleasure to work on this. I saw Mike Lancett's art a few years ago, first on Instagram, and just I fell in love with it. It made a comment to him that you were Bruce Timm, so much. And he was, oh, that's a huge compliment. And to get a chance to work with him has been tremendous, even to the point where it's kind of similar to Veronica kind of putting her foot down and like, I'm coloring this. No one else is.
Like, do you have anybody yet? Like, don't.
I had to, like,
I don't know who you're.
Vic, I know you letter books, but I got to be able to letter this. To be
nah, bro. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Pull the EIC card. I am not mad. I'm sorry. I'm the editor-in-chief of this here series here.
And
that's mine.
The biggest compliment Lancet gave me was, as we went through the editorial work and not a lot of corrections, just minor changes, is that when he released the third issue of his book that he's doing everything on, unknowingly paid me a huge compliment and said that, what the edits we went through on Zero Event made him a better storyteller.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Wow, that's huge.
Yes.
Thank you.
Super huge.
Oh my God.
I can't release any dates yet, but know that because we have this much work in process, stuff is going to start dropping soon. And once that stuff starts dropping, it's not gonna stop. A part of it is I'm also once I secure a couple other things, like once we get an artist for sure on the new Vigilance issue, because that script is ready to roll, to at least start drawing on anyway. And once I get done with the inks of Hotshot 10, and the greedy part of me is also Hotshot 11, something that I've learned from being in this comic book game and part of like several discussions that Veronica and Danny and I have had is I'm not trying to pop my shot off so quick. The more something that goes back to what Victor and I learned, the more content we have to release on a regular basis, the more our fandom rises. When you just have stuff available to give people, they keep coming back. And when they come back and they want more and you have more to give them, that's unheard of. When we did the first 2 issues of Hot Shot back to back every other month, and they came out, first 3 when they came out exactly when we said they were going to come out, people told us, that's crazy. You're doing a 22-page full color superhero book in the indie scene. That's unheard of. We didn't know that was unheard of. We just wanted to make a comic book. That's all we wanted to do. And I've said this on other panels. We have, or me specifically, I've fucked up before. I have fallen on my face, and I've had just as many successes as I have failed. And I'm still not perfect. I mean, there will be a time where Danny and Vic will get in my chest about some shit, like flat out, and try to get me together, because I'm still learning. And I'm just telling you, when the stuff just drops, I just want it to keep coming. I'm trying to build us enough of a leeway that stuff just keeps dropping. So by the time 4 of those comics are out, the next 2 issues, and Vigilance is done. I just want to keep the chamber loaded, baby. That's and I'm done. I'm gonna let everybody else talk about the project. So while we hear from Haley, she is the new editor, one of the new editors on Emerald Quest, and she has brought a lot of clarity to that book. I'm very excited to bring her on, and we're going to create some magic with Emerald Quest.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Emerald Quest is awesome. I wish that there was more than just the 1 issue out already. Whenever I tell people about it, they're like, oh, well, where can I get this? How many are out? And when I tell them 1, they're like, well, why isn't there more? Like, and I totally understand that, because I felt the same way after I read it. And we're going to be giving a lot. Like, I'm not going to say anything, and Danny J. Quick doesn't know this and is not going to know this, but there is a big secret, and you're going to want to know Emerald Quest.
Do I know what the secret is?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I ain't gonna say
I mean, that's all I can say. It's an awesome story. It's just been getting better and better as we've all developed over time. And you're going to want to know Emerald Quest and our awesome characters.
And I definitely want to say that, to Haley's credit and LaShawn Colvin's credit for being editor on the book as well. Mike mentioned that we're kind of doing a remix version of the book, as we've never officially released this through Short Fuse Media. I think that, as we grow as creators and we kind of tend to have more people on our team that we can rely upon, we found ourselves in that situation where we're able to take a step back and, talking earlier about how to make a story flow, we can look at what we have and say, you know what, let's fix this. And it starts with honest, true feedback from creators and teammates that we can trust. And that's what we've seen with the first issue of Emerald Quest and where we plan to take it and what we hope to see in the future. And as the EIC perspective, I appreciate the work that Haley and LaShawn have been putting in on this title.
And Andrea, too.
Oh, and Andrea, to help make this a better story, a better property. Mike will be quick to tell you that he has not experienced to writing and needs help, and that's okay to say that. And I think that's important. And again, we don't want to just be making comics. We want to be making the best comics we can. That doesn't mean we don't take a step back and fix what we've already completed to make sure that we make it better.
Yeah, and it was a compliment and a diss too when LaShawn came over to Emerald Quest, and Haley gave me all her feedback. She wrote down a bunch of notes, gave them to me. Andrea gave me her feedback on everything, and then LaShawn was like, "Baby, didn't you make Hot Shot? I read this, and I just didn't know." Which, to its own credit, shows how much we have grown with the Vigilance and Hot Shot series in our production level, but also what happens when the proper pieces aren't put in place to make a book, when things are rushed. And
Mike's being nice right now.
When things are rushed, and due to my own excitement, and just pushing things forward, because I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have another book. Oh,
well,
yay.
It's the classic, just because we can doesn't mean we should.
Ooh, Jeff Goldblum.
Exactly what that was.
Yeah.
And Mike's leaving some bits out of the story just as professionalism.
All right. So, but it definitely is something that, it needed to be said. So there are some things writing wise that I want to correct and add on to for Emerald Quest 1 to give it that remix title. And it's going to punch it out because LaShawn, Andrea, and Haley all agreed. It was like, man, what you guys wrote for the third issue was great. Like, this whole third issue was put together. I was like, yeah, because, yeah, you know why. So we need to go back and give it the same treatment. Although, and it's not to say that, we didn't enjoy issue 1 or issue 1 isn't good or whatnot to a certain degree, because the people that have read issue 1 and bought it like it. I like it, but does not mean things can't be improved.
Yeah, and we want them to love it. We want them to read issue 1 and absolutely be back for issue 2 and issue 3. Not just make that initial sell. We want to hook them and pull them in for the additional issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll get to know more with the source book.
Yes, you will, because source book number 3 is featured for Emerald Quest.
Mm-hmm.
And the last hint I will say, and then I'm gonna let Alyssa talk about her experience with Taijutsu Gates, is that Emerald Quest does take place in the Hotshot universe, and it is a key factor to it. So, yes, so you're gonna want to keep up with it. You're gonna want to keep up with it.
I can see Damon J. Quick now all up in the camera like, what? Making it figure out what that means.
We're going to get messages later from him like, man, I leave for half an hour and y'all just dissing me.
All right, Alyssa.
Yes.
All right, so tell us about Taijutsu Gates. Why do we want to know about this book? Why do we want this to be the next comic book that we pick up?
Well, the synopsis of the story is basically it's a young bounty hunter named Alyssa, and she's doesn't have any memories of her past, but she takes cases with her friends, and along the story, she's investigating a local kidnapping in the town she's staying in, and it turns out that there's this group of gang called the Collectors that have a tie-in to her past. So they gain some new information about it where her and her friends are like, all right, let's go after it. Let's figure out like all about like her past. And some things are seldom easy when now by going out to discover this group, they kidnapped her best friend in through a portal, and it turns out there's a whole other world with more questions than answers. So I highly recommend this comic because I've been sitting on this story for like 15 years and I didn't think it would go anywhere. And somehow I learned that if you help other people with their comics, it turns out you'll find a great team such as FSK, who I stumbled upon.
That's so beautiful. I know, right? Like,
It's hard to do.
good job.
So I think it's important to throw out that we will be seeing Taijutsu Gates in the pages of Vigilance.
Yes. Issue number 4, Alyssa will be making her first comic book appearance in that book.
That's awesome.
Yes. Veronica, tell us about Hotshot and Friends. What's that about?
It's just gonna be a little collection of just little short, kind of like just what Mike said earlier, just the little dailies, like little shorts. There are a couple stories that are a few strips long, but it's mostly just trying to be a lighthearted, fun, little bit campy. Because I'm like some people, I'm a fan of Thor Ragnarok. I like the campy fun stuff.
Hey, we all are too. We
Yeah.
love Thor Ragnarok.
Oh yeah.
So wanted to kind of bring that into the world of Hotshot in a fun chibi style. Which is more my style of drawing, which is more of a cartoony.
One thing I can say about Veronica's title she's working on, it felt really good to be able to back off of it, because Veronica knows enough about the FSK universe to where she could just scribe that, and like she sent us stuff, and me and Danny were like, yeah, that's good. That works. She's like, you sure? You don't? No, Veronica, that
And
that's
recurring,
good.
there's going to be recurring burrito through,
Mesquite burritos.
where he's trying to eat the burrito, but something always happens right before he's about to take that first blissful bite.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so awesome. These things are gonna be great. Victor, I got your boy working on a special cover, so that's all I'm gonna say. I'm waiting for the layout. Look, I didn't give y'all
Special cover for what?
something.
That look of confusion.
Special cover for what?
Hey, that's your epic. I'm getting mine too.
Special cover for what?
So Danny, you wanna
No. I'll text Keith right now. I will text Keith right now.
Running away. All right, here's we're gonna close out the current story arc. Back to basics. It's a 3-issue story arc, starting with issue 3. I'm taking over writing on issue 4 and 5, and we got a lot of fun stuff planned. We're gonna put Heroes International through the ringer. We're really gonna challenge these characters and force them to grow. And just as they're starting to grow, we're gonna make things hard for them again. I'd love to get a little tease of what we were looking to do with issue 6. Do you care? I throw that out there.
No,
tease.
So because Danny J. Quick's not on here, with issue 6, we're looking to start our new story arc, and we'll call it Villains International. We'll just kind of leave it at that. So, working on that now. I've got, Vic, I've got your feedback that, I'm taking a step back to look at what I've got for issue 4. I've already kind of laid out half of issue 5, and I want to make sure that the story makes sense. We want to make sure that we're challenging these characters, but we're also showing that opportunity for growth throughout this specific story.
Yeah,
and Rich gonna love issue 4.
He is.
He's not gonna like issue 5.
One of the things that I'm excited about for Heroes International is I really love issue 1 and 2 because it helps establish the course correction that is needed for the actual characters of the book, because they're just this explosion. They're just this explosion of randomness that they need to meld as a team. And so now with this new story, this current story arc that we have, it's going to put them on that course. And I'm a big fan of comics, right? So we get to introduce our version of the Danger Room. They're going to get uniforms. And if you read the source book number 1, it's connected to Heroes International 3. If you read that one, you know that they secured their funding because of those secret files. So Heroes International is going to be properly funded now, and it's going to open up a new world. So the route that we took, while wasn't the intention, is getting us to where we need to be with it. But it all makes sense. I think
if you to look behind the curtain, behind the scenes. I had a talk with Mike probably 2 years ago now, and we were talking about how we're building this universe, we're building this world, but at the same time, there's a cost to producing books, and you want to make every dollar that you invest in it to mean something. So we had a conversation about where Heroes International stood in the grand scheme of the FSK universe, and we wanted to mean something. Not that it didn't before, but we really wanted to play a strong part. And at one point, we talked about canceling Heroes International.
Yeah.
Because we were like, you know what? We can stop right now and just focus on producing Hotshot and Vigilance. And we continue, and we can still build on that universe. But then we talked more and more and came up with these ideas of what we can do with Heroes International and tie it into things that are happening in Hotshot and Alex Remington and these stories of actually making Heroes International. Maybe not one day they won't be that team that sucks, and let's grow them to that point, and let's make them serve a purpose in this universe.
Right on.
I don't even understand.
Hey, it's like we're grown up now.
Nah, man. Listen. On a purely selfish level, and this will kill two birds with one stone. I think I'm Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, making comics, being nerdy, fantastic, uncanny, incredible storylines. Y'all got plenty. Here's the thing: Heroes International and Zero Event, these were throwaway ideas that when I wrote them, they weren't supposed to mean what you have made them mean. Like, you have taken something that was just supposed to be a blip, little character building, if at best that, and you have literally built an entire universe. It is one of the greatest compliments that I can receive as a creative, and I have to dole out like a big bundle of roses to you all for what you've actually made it. Like, this is incredible. Like, this is the reason why, like you're saying, I'm claiming nobody else is allowed to write the zero event. Mike played around with etching out some notes, and I kicked in the door and was like, nah. You don't touch the zero event.
You know, hold my beer.
You don't touch the zero event.
Absolutely did.
I'm being honest.
Hit me again, you.
No, Vic, I mean, it's a credit to you, though. I mean, you know, I call you, and I'm going to throw it out there till it sticks. The architect of FSK, because you drew out the blueprints.
Yeah.
You put them there, whether your intent was for us to use those or not. How many times have people come back and ask, so what's the zero event? What was that? What happened? And
years.
When they see this issue, when they get to that last page, people are going to be mad that issue 2 is not available when they get to that last page. It's a credit to the foundation that you laid down. So many opportunities and ideas that you put there that gave us the chance to run with those and eventually give the fans what we want to give them. And I think that, again, we've had conversations. I know that there's other indie creators and other labels that have put out 10 issues of their books or whatever it may be, but we are really trying to create this universe where these books all tie together. We've talked about it where we're changing, like we're going to keep the numbering of each title, but we're actually going old school DC back to the Death of Superman days where we're actually going to number, like, here's the proposed reading order.
Yeah.
Yes, you can just read Vigilance, but we recommend reading all of these books in this order. We've had multiple conversations about how we should break that down for the best reading experience possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're really trying to create a universe here.
Yeah, all the way. And when you get somebody that's like a Danny J. Quick and he starts to put some things together that you weren't expecting him to put together, like, it shows because like I can't even be mad because it's there. I can't even be mad. The evidence and the it's just in the book. We have put it there, and he is. I'm not gonna tell him what he's on to, but he's on to something, and I'm real mad that he is.
And that's fine as long as he doesn't touch my Emerald Quest.
Hey, I told Danny J. Quick, get his hacking ass off my Google Drive. He is done. We might have to just put him on a title so he can stop looking at stuff.
Danny J. Quick right now is like, you work in an office and he's either walked past you, read an email over your shoulder, or one of us left something on the printer and he got some inside information.
Right.
He's over there at the water cooler. That's a very interesting idea you had there, sir.
I wanted to put my say something to Mike earlier, but I was afraid he was going to read my lips and know exactly what I was saying.
Mike, I just messaged you something. I need you to read it and see what you think. Can you do that, like, right quick? Like, grab your phone, read it. I just want to see. It's an idea, and y'all can see it in real time how this happens. Inspiration strikes. Wow! It's like that.
And Danny's immediately like, grab phone. What?
So here's what I love.
Show's done.
No, the mental link we all share is that I've already thought that we need to do something like that at some point, because if not, it's coming out of left field.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
There it is. Okay. We'll share this with the rest of the team, the rest of the squad. Yes.
Your excitement.
It's my happy dance. It's my happy writer dance. Look at his face. Look at his face.
It's great.
I'm so happy.
Great.
I want to tell y'all about the new book I'm working on, but I can't do that.
Why not? You can tell us on the way out. Just say it real quick and then cut it off.
James just ordered a venomized hot shot. Thank you.
Oh, snap.
Let me go ahead and print that bad boy up. Print it up fresh. That's 13.
Oh, you're 13.
We're gonna print it up fresh right now.
I like that.
Because that's
He's
what
order.
happened.
Oh, and we're over 4 hours, so anything we say right now, I don't think
it's getting recorded.
Yeah, I don't think Danny J. Quick's gonna see it.
Oh, that's messed up. That's so messed up.
Yeah. And he sent it on
James too.
James Perry.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen Twitch streams that have been longer than 4 hours.
Well, it's still going live, which means we could have had the whole thing going on one.
It might have been. Yeah.
But StreamYard, for the level that I'm at StreamYard, it only records for 4 hours. But it might be all
before
recorded.
we end, let's do a quick check. I want you to check all the sources, see if I need to add any additional funds here, so we can get our final total for the evening.
While we're doing that, talk to us about your Zero event with Mike Lancet.
So with the Zero event, what we are explaining is the death of the original Heroes International team. It is the most monumental thing because it really kickstarts a huge place in the Hotshot universe, the Hotshot mythos. And as it was first described in issue 3, it had this big mythic sort of presentation. Lois Lane wrote about it. I mean, I'm just saying that's how important it was. But to get to go back and actually showcase this story and really kind of create a different era of freestyle comics is magic. Like it's wonderful to see where things have gone, but to go back and go, okay, well, let's gird it with a little bit more of a foundation. Let's build even more onto it or underneath it so that you can have even better stories. And just as the piece that I just sent to Mike, apparently that foundation piece works really well. So,
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Still doing my writer happy dance.
Yeah, we've got that comment there.
What comment? What did it say?
Oh, hey. Give you a really great shout out. Thank you so much.
I'll shout them out too. Winslow Peeps, what's good?
Yeah, Jordan, thank you.
Absolutely.
This gives a shout out. Oh shoot, Winslow Peeps.
Right.
Winslow Peeps.
Yep. Everybody will represent Winslow.
Peeps.
Shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Really appreciate it.
Who highlighted it then? Because Mike's like, wait, what did I miss?
Right.
I had to move the screen away because I'm trying to get the final count from our store and stuff for the day.
Well, good catch, Veronica.
Good catch, Veronica. Hey, that's what Veronica does, man. She just
like she just comes in, swoop up for the win, Veronica. That's all I'm saying. Don't put me versus Veronica Smith. She already got the VS. I ain't doing it.
Oh, it looks. I can't even tell you. So it looks like we sold some more shirts, but I can't tell you exactly because T Republic doesn't update everything on the moment.
Respect.
Where are we at? We'll just add the shirts in later.
Yeah, we'll say right now we are at 605.
605. Hey,
that's beautiful.
Awesome.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much to everybody that has donated, that has shared. This is on replay, so I mean, y'all want to keep giving, y'all can. But it's been a really good look. I've had an incredible day, and I got to say thank you right now to my wife because she has been holding the house down the entire day while we've been here. Watching Emma, my 4 kids. She's just been holding down the whole day while we've been doing this and getting the geek out. So shout out to my Cartman. Thank you so much. I love you and appreciate you so much for everything that you do.
Carmen's better than Carla.
But I married Carmen.
Carla is
why are you so aggressively agreeing with me, Mike?
And Carla's misspelled. It should be Carol.
Andy just ordered 2 prints. Which 2 prints, Andy?
He just did. Whatever it was. He'll probably message you directly.
How much did he send you?
I don't know. Andy, what did you order them through? Did you do PayPal, Venmo, as Jen said, or Cash App?
It is Venmo.
Jordan Meyer sent us 15 because we nice. Thank you, Jordan.
Yes, thank you, Jordan.
Hey, man, y'all just don't even understand, man. Like, the inner geek in me is dying because I'm trying to be patient with this because I want all the stuff to come out. Like, real talk, like, I don't even, like, Zero Vin has been out here damn near almost done for a while. And I'm going to try to be responsible and wait until we get the 2nd issue drawn before we release the 1st issue because we have so much content that we're giving. Oh, all right, this is the last thing I'm going to tell y'all. So that reading order that Danny and I have been talking about, moving forward, with our outside of the Hot Shot Trade Volume 1 and 2, outside of that, our release order is going to mimic the read order of the books. So when you come to a comic book convention, you're like, can I get the new issue of Hot Shot? You mean the new issue of Freestyle Comics, the new FSK book. Because all these books are tied together. There may not be an immediate thing that you see, but the next book in the story is going to either be a Vigilance, Hot Shot, Heroes, Emerald Quest, Tactician Gates, Cypher, Source book. I mean, damn, that's a lot of books that you'll be able to get as the next book, and you'll be able to read that in that order. What I found is that people will come and they'll be like, can I get the next Hot Shot book? Oh, I don't have the next Hot Shot book because I'm drawing the next Hot Shot book, but Vigilance just came out. Oh, well, I got the 7 issues of Hot Shot. I want the new Hot Shot. I'm sorry, but Vigilance is just as good, if not better. You might like it, so check it out. So I think this will create a bit of brand awareness. And, you know.
Oh, okay. You got to highlight that one. You got to highlight that one.
What?
Andy's last one.
Reading order that you and Danny have been talking about. Mother, I am the one who's... Ah! Andy, I talked to so many people, man. And when I say the one that we've been talking about, we've been piecing it back together. What books is going to be in what order? Hey, you know what?
Mommy, Daddy, stop fighting. I don't want.
So, look, we'll go ahead and give Andy credit for that. Because he probably did. I don't know. I talk to y'all all the time. I can't keep up. The indie community is a lot. There's a lot of people in here, man. Conversations of creativity are sparking all over the galaxy. Just in my shit. Ideas. Here. Boom. The Big Bang. So, but that's going to be our release order moving forward. So it's you know, the next FSK title to be released in that order, and that's another reason why the books have not come out yet, because we want the right book in the right order to come out, and we have mapped that out. So it's a lot, and I think it's going to be very exciting. So I think that's all that we got. We need to let this go in this because dinner's been sitting up there.
One final check on
One final check.
donations. So if there's anything else we need to add.
Also, Andy has a response, and I have a question. Are we going to get any more music? Because I love having playlists with comic book music.
Hold up. Who is you? Katie just sent us $50 on Venmo.
Wow, thank you.
Wait, does it say her last name?
Katie Yohi.
I know her. It's my friend. Thank you, Katie.
Katie's my friend now. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Which prints do you want?
Yeah, Katie, slide in my DMs. This is for work, all right? This is for work.
Anyone else?
All right, hold on, let me go back. Katie gave us that 50. Andy hit us with a did we already get Andy?
How much?
20.
20.
Wait, did we say Andy already?
Yeah, I said Andy, but was it 20 or 23?
20.
All right.
He's gonna pick his stuff up when I see him in another show.
Okay, perfect.
And we got Zachary Myers at 15.
Zachary.
James Perry sent us 13. Did you get that?
Yes.
All right, that's it. That's everything. And okay, and Haley wants the Wicked Hot Shot. So we got to print you out another one.
Hold on.
And Shaggy wants the Venom Hot Shot too.
Okay, file. Oh my! Hey,
Can't go down like that. Hold on.
Hey, man! Thank you so much, everybody. I don't. That's incredible. Today has been incredible.
So I had to up mine. I want the Vigilance print. I know you're not shipping it, but that brings us to that brings us to $702.
$702 because I did the Brandon. I'm gonna give y'all this one because this is how good this feels. Y'all ready?
Do it.
Ooh.
What was that from Assassins? What is
It was
that?
from Assassins, baby.
Classic.
$702 raised today. Thank you so much. We did not hit the $1,000 goal, but $702 in one day in a virtual comic book convention. That's incredible.
Right? That doesn't include the shirts, right? Or some of them.
Some of the shirts,
Oh,
not
there's
all.
some. That's not all of them. So I'll get you a final total tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be. I have a Lovecraft panel at 7:00 before the season finale of it. So I will probably be offline. I'm going to do a big thank you tomorrow. I will do that. But I'll be offline most of the day until then, till Lovecraft, and I will give you guys the total final numbers and everything. Thank you so much.
I love that.
I don't even know what to leave y'all with. You know what? I'm going to leave y'all with a Carla testimonial.
The one thing I would say about Carla is I definitely feel like there was an insecurity already. I mean, after she found out that he was a superhero, she then became insecure about another young woman who was also a superhero. And that is often something you see with Black women, where we seek the attention because we feel like we don't get it, which is understandable, but we kind of go into every relationship with that mindset because maybe we didn't get the attention before, which creates an insecurity. So then we walk into a new relationship with an insecurity. Of course, in this case, this is so much more deeper because he had a higher calling. And sometimes, you know, even with the best friend, she knew, and there probably was a struggle with the best friend knowing, and not her knowing, and Carla not knowing. So she had that weight to carry. But I believe Hotshot knew because of where Carla could have been. I believe Carla, I'm not saying Carla was there, but it sounds like to me that with everything that she knew, there was still some deep-rooted insecurity. So it's understandable. And after all that, he broke up with her. So he loved her so much, but then he still broke up with her. So that would also suggest there was an insecurity.
Okay. We are peeling back the layers of this onion. All right. Now, it's been getting hot over here with the social media and everybody with the campaign for Carla, and they hate her. But I agree with you. I think there are other things going on with the character that just haven't been revealed yet, that, you know, everybody should jump to conclusions. But let's see what our panelists have to say about this bomb that you have just dropped into the panel room. Back to you, Danny Cooper.
All right, everybody.
And Danny's gone.
Thank you so much, everybody. So glad that you all were able to participate and help us reach this goal. $702 in one freaking day. Thank you. But I'm done. I'm complete. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves today. Share this. It's up on YouTube. All three parts up on YouTube. Good night, everyone. And I got nothing else.